Hi guys, I want to share with y'all a dream that I had back in 2009. It was a bright, beautiful day. Me and my husband was going somewhere to have some fun. I don't know what it was, but strangely we was in two different cars. I was riding with someone and he was in the car by himself. I don't know why I was like that. But I looked at him and I winked at him and I smiled. I was riding with this other person. I don't know who this cat was, but let me tell y'all about it. While we were sitting there waiting for traffic to pass along so we can go where we had to go, I noticed that when I turned to look behind me in this dream, to my surprise, I saw a bus flipping over on fire, knocking cars out of the way and killing people. And there was a big explosion behind it. And when I looked back in front of me, I noticed that I was able to drive off and go where I had to go. But my husband, he was in another lane. He couldn't go nowhere. He was stuck in traffic. So the person who I was riding with, I said, please help me get my husband out this car. And instead of that person opening up the door to get out and help my husband get out the car, his hand was so massively big. You ever watch Popeye in a cartoon and he's eating spinach and his hand gets so big and long? That's exactly how that hand was when it grabbed my husband with one grip to get him out of that car to safety. In the moment that happened, we all ended up out of the car. But the person that helped my husband get out the car was nowhere to be found. He was gone. He was gone. So it was just me and my husband standing there. Even the traffic had disappeared. So me and my husband was standing there looking where the destruction was. And to our surprise, I saw two supernatural beings coming with this destruction. The strange thing about them was that they was identical. One was white, one was a black guy. But I'm trying to figure out, how can a black and a white guy look the same in the face? How can they look identical? And then they both had on these vests. You could see their chest. They was handsome. Their hair was curly. It was nicely cut and trimmed around. And their eyes were glowing. I said, why their eyes are glowing? They mean I better get out of their way. Because when they was walking up to me, their eyes didn't glow until they got close to me. So I thought they was coming after my husband. I said, no, don't touch my husband. Leave him alone. But they walked through the both of us. And I said to my husband, I said, what's going on? And the dream ended. I wanted to share that with y'all because I'm not the only one that have dreams about these two supernatural beings coming with destruction. It's many, many, many other people. And I wanted y'all to listen to my video as well as theirs. If you know what it means or you know who they are, you could comment down to the bottom, because I already figured that it was the prophet Elijah and Elijah or somebody else coming with them to do the work of the Lord with destruction. And that's all I can say about that. And y'all have a good evening.